All right, so Microsoft XO18 is an event that is basically a celebration of all things Xbox.
Did they just start this? When did this happen? Like, I don't remember this happening last year or the year before that.
I think it did, but I don't think it's as big as it was this year. And I think they kind of I'm assuming that they kind of capitalized on it this year because of PSX not happening.
Right.
So we're like, well, let's just continue our event and make it a deal. Okay. So at this event, they had a couple of announcements, and I'm looking at, this is an article on Kotaku that basically just goes through everything. So we're going to go through it piece by piece and basically just like,
well, you want to
give our thoughts on that stuff.
Run through everything and then just talk about the best things?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right. So Crackdown 3 has a trailer. They announced a new game mode called Wrecking Zone, which pits 2 teams of 5 in a large, completely destructible battle arena. And they have a release date of February 15th of 2019. So we actually are going to see Crackdown. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is coming to Xbox Game Pass. So they're pushing Game Pass pretty hard by announcing more games for it. So if you want to play PUBG, you can now get it for free if you have Xbox Game Pass. And that's on November 12th, which is the day before let's turn on this podcast. So as you're listening to this, if you have an Xbox, go get PUBG if you haven't gotten already. They're going to make a physical edition of Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, and that game is also coming to Game Pass in December. Winnie the Pooh is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, so that's kind of cool.
Sorry, go ahead.
Final Fantasy is 13 is getting backwards compatibility, and they're bringing an entire suite of Final Fantasy games to the Xbox One, including Final Fantasy 7, 9, 10, X2, and Final Fantasy 12. Sea of Thieves is getting a new game mode called the Arena. This is basically a PvP mode for Sea of Thieves. It looks really, really cool, and I'm kind of excited. I want to jump back into the game. And then we have State of Decay 2 getting some new weapons and gear. Just Cause 4 has Rico doing more stuff. There's tornadoes. It's crazy. It's zany. Devil May Cry 5 has a mode called The Void for practicing. Cats and Pandas are coming to Minecraft. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is getting a new challenge tomb. And mouse and keyboard are officially coming to 14 titles, including Warface, Children of Morta, DayZ, Warframe, Strange Brigade, Deep Rock Galactic, Warhammer Vermintide, and many more, all coming out on November 14th. And Forza Horizon is getting a new expansion later this year. So the list just goes on and on.
Brett, you forgot the most important thing in this whole article.
What?
There's an Xbox with a hat.
Yeah, I didn't care about that.
I didn't either. Think finally, we got a release date for Crackdown 3.
Finally. So I was super hyped about that.
I know, like, I think people were speculating it just wasn't going to come out anymore.
I know.
They've waited so long. I mean, this game better be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't get your hopes up. Let's put it that way.
No, I'm not.
For me, the big things were that Void Bastards game Void Bastards looks really good. All the new announcements for Game Pass just solidifies the fact that that's a great deal, in my opinion. I mean, $10 a month, and you can play all these Play Anywhere, like first like games that come day one to the Game Pass. That's all really solid. Super hyped about Sea of Thieves and the Arena. Anyway. I think Microsoft should buy EA and just like dissolve EA as a company. And then just be like,
I would be okay with that.
And then merge the Origins idea into Game Pass, and just like Game Pass is like the thing that's for everything.
There was speculation that they were possibly going to do that, but instead they bought all these little studios instead, which I'm completely fine with.
Which is probably a good idea.
Yeah, for sure.
Head on over to thegamer.net for our full podcast episode for our weekly game impressions and top headlines of the week.
That's one of me doing an interview. Here's one of all of us. We'll mix some cool things.
Brett's also right here.
Like this video, subscribe, keep up with all the latest video game news and opinions that you care about right here on The Inner Gamer.